Hi y'all, it's your girl Rena K coming to you guys with another video. As you can see, my video is labeled 21 day results. So I have been doing boot camp for 18 days. 18 days, and the program that I was in was for 21 days. It was a starter program to see how I would like it, and I will be letting you guys know I was so actually I'm gonna save that for later. You guys have to watch the whole video to see if I'm pleased with those results or if I was just not. So keep watching and listen to what I have to say, and then you can decide if you believe boot camp will be something for you, or if it's something you need to say, nah, bruh, that ain't me. So to get to the content of this video, I have my notes to keep me on track, because I know once I start talking, a sis can keep going on and on and on and forget what she's talking about. So I have been doing boot camp for about 18 days. In those 18 days, I was waking up, going to boot camp at 6:30 a.m. and then it's usually done about 7:15. Our session starts with a warm up, which y'all know I have a problem with being on time sometimes. But cut me some slack. Who wants to get up out the bed and go work out at 6:30? Anyways, so 6:30 working or warming up, and then after the warm up, we get into it. We have stations. Stations are usually between 30 seconds to 2 minutes, depending on what we're doing and how many rotations we have to do. Each station usually has two exercises, one which would be like a strength exercise and the other which would be cardio, reaching that HIIT potential. And I will explain what HIIT is and the benefits of why going to boot camp. Okay, so the days that I did miss going or that I wanted to do extra workouts, I did one yoga workout through LA Fitness, because I do have a LA Fitness membership, and then I did the home workout a few days ago that you guys seen, that was kickboxing. So my workout totaled about an hour with both workouts. So I wanted to try to add in some more extra cardio, because I felt like I'm going to be honest, I felt discouraged, and I want to encourage anybody that is embarking a weight loss journey or they're trying to lose weight. Stay focused, keep your eyes on the prize, continue to be determined, continue to keep the positive mindset that you had when you started, because we have to remember that whatever about us we don't like, it didn't happen overnight. So we can't expect it to alter or change overnight. So that's the biggest thing, is trying to not be discouraged. I was starting to get discouraged because it's easy to watch the scale. And the last time I lost weight, the scale was my friend. Like, I really saw the weight going down, and it was my motivator. And so I'm in this space now where I'm learning how to not let that scale motivate me or deter me. And I'm going to say now, excuse me if you hear any extra noises, I'm at the park. I really, since it's summertime and my videos are about working out and being healthy and being outdoors, I think it's fitting to record and film outside. So if I'm squinting, if you start seeing I'm sweating underneath my nose, excuse me, but it is kind of hot outside already at 10 o'clock here in Washington State. So back to it, I just want to encourage you to try not to watch that scale. Think about how you feel, because really this is like a lifestyle change. Are we really, changing the way we eat? Are we trying to eat healthier? Are we trying to do all these things to just lose weight, or are we trying to do it to be healthy, to live longer? Some people want to lose weight so that they can healthily have kids. Some people want to lose weight or be healthy so that they can live longer, or maybe there's a goal that they're moving towards, like running a marathon, or who knows, whatever your goal is. So we have to remember that our goal should not be simply to lose weight, but it should be to help us get to a certain, I want to say hierarchy, but a certain level in our life to where we can feel like we are healthy. We're able to move, whether it's flexibility, whether it's endurance, whether it's strength. So my advice to you guys today is to make sure your goal is not just weight oriented, scale oriented, normal number oriented, but that you have a real goal of why you want to do this. If it's to look better in your clothes, if it's to feel better, if it's to drink more water, whatever. If it's, hey, I have diabetes and I want to be healthier, or high blood pressure and I want to be healthier, figure out what one of those goals are and go from there. So, to the reason why you probably clicked this video, like, what was my progress over the 21 days? Well, thank you for continuing to watch, and I'm going to tell you. So I will say, after the 21 days, I'm sad to say I gained 1.2 pounds. I know. It's disheartening. It's so sad. How do I sacrifice, get up every single morning, Monday through Friday, on my spring break, when I'm in the education field and I don't have to go to work and it's my break? Why would I get up every day out of my bed when I could sleep in to not lose any freaking weight? Like, seriously. So, peep this. So I did. I gained 1.2 pounds. Now, let's remember, as a woman, if you are a woman, I'm not going to assume everybody watching this is a woman, and sorry, I am shuffling back and forth. My arm is getting tired because your girl forgot her tripod when she said, you know what? You like to talk with your hands. You want to be free. You want to make sure you got the right angle, sis. Like, all that. Like, I wanted to make sure this video is going to be great. I even wanted it to be this way, you know, and flipped around so that my eyes wasn't looking at the wrong part. Like, I'm taking notes. I'm learning. I'm trying to give y'all better videos. I really am. Just work with me. I'll get there. But anyways, so on top of gaining 1.2 pounds, I did my measurements. So on top of gaining the 1.2 pounds, I somehow gained an inch in my chest. I gained an inch in my chest. We're supposed to be losing here. So you know what? No big deal. That happens. Let's move on from there. So those were the first two things. Like, gained in my weight. Now my chest is bigger. What in the entire heck? To go on from there, guys, I ain't lost nothing in these burning arms. These arms been on fire the whole 21 days, 18 days, whatever. From July 1st to July, whatever today is, the 24th or whatever. Burning. Just burning. Why are my arms, my biceps the same? What is happening here? Then we go on. We get to the thighs. Why have I gained an inch in my thighs? Why, guys? Like, it's just going downhill for me. Like, if I'm like, okay, I'm going to look past the fact that I gain weight. That's all right. I can understand that. You know, maybe I got a little water weight going on. Maybe, you know, ate too much salt the night before. Like, I understand. I'm a woman. Like, my hormones could be crazy or whatever, making my weight fluctuate. But I'm like, come on. I posted my video. I lost 5 pounds. Then 5 pounds is back. So then I'm like, okay. Anyway. So I'm like, come on. Come on, son. 5 pounds? Where'd they go? Why are they back? Not only are the 5 pounds that I lost back, you want to tell me there's another 1.2? You want to tell me my arms are bigger? My arms are the same and my legs are bigger and my chest got bigger? What is going on? So then we move on. I digress. I go, get it together. Come on, do it with me. When you're at that moment, when you're like, okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm about to lose it. What the entire heck? Just go, that's your woosah moment. That's a, get it together. Because you know what? It's all right. It's all right. See, now my notes is all crumpled up. See, guys, that's why I need my tripod. Anyways, so then we move on. Let's get to the losses. So, yes, there were some losses. This is when I get excited, because I will say that people were already telling me, oh, I can see you're losing weight, this, that, or whatever, even though I didn't see it. So my losses. So we measure my upper chest area, so which is this area right here. And they said I had gone down 0.5 inches. So I'm like, cool, cool. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. Do I want that to be more? Heck yeah. Because usually when I lose weight, it's in my face first and my neck and kind of in this area. So I'm like, that makes sense. That's consistent to what I've noticed. So then we go on and she goes to measure my stomach. Dun, 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 dun. I have lost 2 inches in my stomach. Yes. That's what I like to hear. 2 inches in my stomach. On top of that, we checked my overall body fat before, and then at the end of the 21 days, and actually I will say this because I want to make myself feel better, I did do all my measurements 2 days early. And yeah, so 2 days early, and then it says that I went down 0.3 in my body fat percentage. So I'm happy, guys. I'm here to tell you that boot camp is the way to go. It's like the ultimate workout that you can do. It's only 30 minutes, 45 minutes if you count the warm up and the stretching. 45 minutes. You can get 45 minutes of your time. Usually that's how much they are, because boot camps are only meant to be 30 minutes of rigorous activity at HIIT, which is high intensity interval training. So that's going to be you doing your strength and then doing some, like you're doing all of your energy movements for whatever amount of time, and then you get like a resting period. And that's going to keep your body working out throughout the day. It's going to keep you burning calories. And it's basically anything you do with working out is to get your heart rate up, to get you in that fat burning afterburn workout stage. So it doesn't matter. So what I've learned over time is you don't have to exercise and do all this strenuous work for hours and hours and hours a day. You don't have to be in the gym all day. You don't have to do any of that. You just have to have intentional workout. Being intentional means, hey, I'm going to take this 30 to 45 minutes. I'm going to give it my all until I'm almost dead. And then I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day. That's how you do it. That's what boot camp is about. Okay, girls and guys, like seriously. Let me see what else is in these notes so I can let y'all go. So at the end of all of it, I learned that it didn't matter what the scale said. I may have not lost weight, but I've gained muscle. I've gained strength. I'm toning. The muscles that's been hiding underneath is like, hello world, I'm here. So I'm singing a song today. I'm excited to keep going. I do plan on signing up for a year to see what my body is going to look like, what my health is going to be like, what my eating is going to be like. I'm excited for this season of change, the season of health, the season of taking care of my body inside and out. That's reading my word more. That's being, more instrumental in my church. Like, guys, seriously, all the way around, living this life to the best that I can live it, being happy, not worrying about what other people think, what other people see, but being happy in my skin, being who I am. And that's what it's about. It's not about doing this for somebody else. It's doing this for me. All right. So just know, I touched on this earlier, as a woman, or even in men, but some of these are more pertaining to women, that your weight might fluctuate. So do not take on what the scale is saying. And know that sometimes you just might be bloated. Like, give yourself some slack. If you're weighing yourself constantly, and if you're measuring yourself constantly, that could be the one thing that could be stopping you from being great. And I say that because if you get negative news, what do you think that's going to do to your psyche? Don't set yourself up for failure. Okay? So Know your weight can fluctuate from your cycle, water retention, salt intake, the time of the day, the clothing that you're wearing, the shoes that you're wearing, if you need to go potty, if you're constipated. I mean, if you're fluctuating on things you eat, maybe you overate on carbs the day before. Maybe you, like I said, overate in salt, had too much sugar, had too much dessert. Like, know that there's several factors into what your weight shows on a scale. There's several factors of what your measurements might be if you're bloated. So cut yourself some slack. Don't go off of that. Go off of how your body feels. Okay? So, the changes that I feel like I've made, and I'm almost done with my notes. Dropping stuff. So the changes that I felt like I've made was my body has an internal clock. Like, I can't sleep in. Like, if I tell myself, you don't need boot camp today, you good. Sleep. Sleep, girl. Get your beauty rest on. You know, you need that rest so you can be cute. Then my body says, nah, you need boot camp so you can be cute, girl. Get up. So you will get that internal clock. I have more boost of energy. I can make it throughout the day. I seem happier. I feel lighter. I feel more flexible. Multiple benefits. The thing I do need to work on is eating. I do need to work on my eating because I already had a bad thing with eating and I don't eat a lot. It's the fact of I don't eat. And so I know that there's intermittent fasting and different things out of there, but there's no intentionality. And me not eating is just me not eating. So it doesn't work for me. It has the adverse effect to where my body, instead of thinking, oh, let's burn, it's holding on and it's being a detriment versus a help to me. So don't do that. You need to eat. Your body needs nutrients. And so the best thing that you can do, which will be one of my next goals, is working on meal prepping are my next goals. To get back to this video, I said I was going to start, those of you guys that follow me on Instagram, I think I said it on Instagram, I'm going to start adding in healthy facts, fun facts, some type of substance at the end to support everything I'm saying. So I did some research, and what I've learned from research about boot camp and just overall weight loss, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, looks like 6, maybe 7. So bear with me. So I have learned that the scale doesn't matter. What you want to do is lose fat and gain muscle. So if you're gaining muscle, your scale is going to go up. I believe I gained weight because of natural woman factors and the fact that I've gained muscle. I do believe that my thighs are bigger because your girl has been squatting like a pro with kettlebells. I mean, seriously, kettlebell walk squats, all that. Like, your girl's going in the gym, okay? So I'm going to take that gain as, shoot, these muscles in these thighs is working overtime, okay? Boot camp works to help you burn calories after your workout. Boot camp is effective weight loss. It builds muscle and helps improve day-to-day functions. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, you're less winded when you go up the stairs. You have the energy to go grocery shopping. You have the energy to go outside and play with your kids at the park. You're not all lethargic like, oh, I had such a long day. Like, you're able to get up and enjoy life. It's a HIIT workout, which burns lots of calories in half the time. You build muscle and burn fat while you're sleeping. Who wouldn't take that? I know y'all want to burn fat while you're sleeping and get stronger without lifting a finger because you worked hard for 30 minutes in the gym. Keep your body guessing to lessen the chances of plateauing. I know anybody that's ever lost weight has had a hard time with that plateauing. So because we're doing something different every day, like, okay, maybe Monday you're working on arms, Tuesday you're working on core, Wednesday you're doing a full body workout, Thursday you're working on your legs, Friday you're working on your back or your glutes or something. Like, the exercises are ever changing. And And the most important fact that I learned is boot camp is the holy grail of fitness. You can get it all. You get your cardio, you get your strength training, you get your endurance. Like, you can gain all those things versus doing an hour of cardio and an hour of strength training. You can do it all. And the thing about it that's even greater is it can all be modified. You go at your own pace. And if you go to a boot camp class, you'll see that everybody's working at their different levels. There's no reason to be embarrassed or feel out of place. You could just do you, be you. And the best part is to look back and see how much you've grown. I'm like looking at things that when I started, I couldn't do. And don't get me wrong, there's still things that I can't do. And you know what? I get a little frustrated, but that's when I ask the instructor, like, what can you help me modify this? Like, just like in school, like, you can't expect to get better or greater at something if you're afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid. Take your fitness into your own hands. Do what you need to do. Be persistent, be patient, plan, and I done forgot my other P, but do all those things. Also being determined. Keep your mindset. I always say mind over matter. Like, you can do this. Don't tell yourself you can't. You can. And if it's hard, take a break. Don't feel bad about taking a break. Everybody in life has to take a break. So just continue to do that. I hope I've encouraged someone today. I hope I've enlightened someone today. And I surely hope I have helped somebody make the decision that boot camp is the right thing for you. Again, it's your girl, Rena K. Thank you for watching. I love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Have a wonderful day. Bye.